Hey everyone, welcome to Cricut Time! If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for more project ideas and tutorials. I'm pretty excited today because I made the upgrade to the Maker. Today we are going to unbox it and find out what is in the Cricut Plus Everything bundle and answer the question, is the bundle worth it? Let's open it up and find out. So if you're watching this video, you're probably already pretty familiar with the Cricut. The first thing you're going to need are the mats. So these go inside. You stick your vinyl, your paper, your cardstock, your iron-on, your balsa wood, whatever you have in here. And this one is a 3-pack variety pack. So it's going to come with the blue, the green, and the purple. And depending on the materials you need to use a different mat. So that's perfect that it comes with all three. The trimmer. This one's good if you want to make a couple different ideas on the same vinyl. Then you can just cut them with this. You can also cut it from the beginning so that you're only working with a little piece. It makes it a lot easier to pull it off of the mat because some of these mats are quite sticky. So it's a nice thing to have. We have the basic tool set. This is going to be your best friend. You're going to use this all the time. It comes with your scissors, your lifter. This is good for sticking your vinyl onto your projects, as well as cleaning your mat after. It works really well for both of those. Your tweezers for little spots that are hard to pull out, your lifter, and your weeder. That is probably the most important tool you're going to use this whole time. All right, next up we have the True Control knife. It's an X-Acto knife. You can buy replacement blades on Cricut, and it's good. Your Cricut on occasion will just get the little corner of like a small letter or something stuck. So this is really going to help on those situations. The gel pen set. So this will be fun. With all of the Cricut machines, there are two options. You can cut or you can draw. So there's tons of colors. If you go on the Cricut website itself, which I will link in the comments below, there's so many different colors. So there's an ultimate pen set, but this is a good one to get you started. With the Cricut, there are two different clamps here. So you take your pen and you put it in clamp A. Clamp B is where you're going to put your blades. All right, next we have our scoring stylus. So this one is really fun. It can mark some fold lines on the paper, and it's pretty nice. You can use it for making cards and making little designs on there as well. Another pen to go with the pen set. This one is black, and these ones are all colored. Now we have a whole bunch of things to cut. So this one is a removable matte vinyl. They come in the two different kinds. There's permanent and removable. So your removable would be good if you are making like a decal for the pantry, if you're making a decal for a kid's room. It comes in tons of different colors. Sometimes you can even use it if you're just having like a one-time event. So if you're having a wedding or you're having a stagette, you want them to say something for that particular day, but you don't need it to say it forever. Removable is the way to go for those. Next, we have the foil iron-on. So that's going to be pretty fun. You can iron on pretty much any fabric at all. So you can do shirts, you can do pillowcases if you're making a special one for grandma. You can do pants, you can do burlap. If you wanted to make some oven mitts or something for a teacher, this is perfect for anything iron-on. This one is an adhesive foil. So this one is going to be basically for everything else. Like this can stick to cups, if you're making a card, pretty much anything you want decorations on, if you're making a sign. And it's pretty nice that this one is the foil. It's nice and shiny. So it might be a good accent as well to combine with your regular stuff. All right, to go along with that, this is the everyday iron-on. So this one is not shiny, it's just a plain color. This one I use pretty often. So this is gonna be like all of your t-shirts. Honestly, I would probably combine the two. So if you wanted to have your words or your text in the regular, and then you wanted to make just like a little accent, like little hearts or whatever it was, in your foil, those ones would go well together. Next is dry erase whiteboard. And it also comes with chalkboard. So these are pretty awesome. You've seen these on your spice jars. You can make something for the kids. If you are a teacher, you can use these in the classroom. So you can leave them large or you can cut them out to make small, nice little labels. So we've got, yeah, the whiteboard version and the chalkboard version. All right, next is transfer tape. This you're going to use pretty much on every project ever. So you take your maker, you load in your mat, you put in your design on your computer and you press go. And then after that, you're going to need to keep your letters or your pictures together. So what you do is you end up weeding out or pulling out the parts you don't want. You stick a piece of this on, you take your little tool here and bind it together. And when you lift it up, your design is ready to go. So you don't have to worry about trying to match everything on your cup or on your sign or whatever it is you're using, because your transfer tape is going to keep this together. And you actually can reuse this more than one time. Now, the last roll in here is stencil vinyl. So if you've ever been to like a make your own sign night, or if you've seen them at trade shows and things like that and you wanted to make yourself, you can use this. So pretty much anything you want to make a stencil on. I usually do wood, but I do see they have a picture here of burlap or a pillowcase. So basically you weed out the part that you don't want, the part that's going to be stenciled, stick it on really, really well. You want to make sure that you press really well along all the edges, and then you paint it, pull it back up once the paint is dry, and you've got yourself a stencil. This one actually is really good with kids too. All right, we're running out of room here. In the bundle came a card stack pack. So it looks like we have black, white, and gray is what it looks like on the side here. You can make tons of cards with these. You can make banners, like the sky's the limit. And it's nice to use cardstock instead of paper. It comes off the mat way better. But to be fair, if you're just starting, paper is probably a good way to start, just to practice, and then move to something like this next. All right, next up we have foil poster board. So again, this is a little bit thicker than cardstock, and you can use this for making your signs, you can make cards, you can make gift boxes, you can make banners, and just a fancier, nicer version than just regular cardstock. All right, next up we have the rotary blade. So you're gonna wanna use different blades for different jobs. There's a fine point blade that already comes installed in the machine, and this one comes separately. There are additional blades that you can buy through the Cricut website, and each one does different things, which I'll be reviewing in another video. To change these ones out, you just open up the clamp key, pull it out, put your new one in, and you are good to go. All right, the last thing in the box, we have glitter cardstock. I don't know about you, if you like Cricut, you probably like glitter. We have a lot of glitter in our house and we absolutely love it. So it's nice that this comes as a variety pack. You can accent your cards, you can accent your banners. Whatever project really you want sparkles on, you can get it in either vinyl or in your cardstock. So you've got a lot of options here. All right, everyone, well that is everything that came in the Everything bundle. If you're just starting out, this is probably a really good pack for you. There are a lot of things that you're gonna need, like your transfer tape and your tool kit, and all the materials really as well. The pens are nice to get started. If you've been doing this for a long time, you might actually have some of the stuff already. So I know for myself, I do have some stencil paper and I do have some transfer tape. However, they are things that when I use them, I use a lot of them. So for stencils, I make like a large sign, or ornaments at Christmas time, you're making a lot of them. So I actually think that even though it is something I already have, it's nice that I have some more of it because it is something that I'm going to go through quite a bit. In addition, blades and pens, same thing, you are going to go through them. So I do think it's worth it if you are just starting out. If you've been doing this a long time, maybe check your supply of vinyl, and that's a decision that you need to make. If this is colors and materials that you don't have already, then I would say yes, go for it and go from there. All right, well, I hope you liked this video. Again, this is Candace and her Cricut, and if you would like more videos on how to use your Cricut, tutorials, and project ideas, just hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.